Turns out you shouldn't just pick up random kids off the street. Otherwise, he might end up cooking for you. After finishing work, the man was heading home. In this freezing weather, he suddenly craved some bean sprout soup with rice. The man went to his usual spot, but it was closed. Business was fine just last week. Then the man noticed a boy by the door. Shouldn't he waiting for someone? His shoulders are moving, so he must be alive. The man wondered if he should get involved. In the end, he decided to mind his own business. Just as he turned to leave, his stomach growled. The boy looked up at the sound. Seeing the man in front of him, he greeted him right away. Asked if he was here for the shoot. If you want some, I can go to your place and make it for you. Exactly like this place makes it. The man froze. Then he just went with him to the supermarket to buy ingredients. Was he really buying this stuff to go home and cook for him? Asked if he even knew him. The boy asked, don't you eat this soup at least 3 times a week? Always when I'm getting out of school. So I see you all the time on my way home. The man asked if he knew why that place closed. The boy just told him something happened. Seeing him buy so much stuff including seasoning. The man figured this would cost a lot. Told him to take out some of the unnecessary items. But the boy said no right away. These are all essential ingredients. The cashier looked at them. Started to wonder about their relationship. You two don't look like father and son. These days, there are too many creeps out there. The man rushed the boy to start cooking. Don't touch anything except the kitchen stuff. Thinking back to that scene, this kid actually helped him out. Seeing the boy shivering from the cold, the man told him he never turns on the heat at home. Anyway, you're cooking, so you'll warm up quick. Everything's in the kitchen. Looking at the empty kitchen. But the boy was shocked, asked if he really didn't cook at home. The man told him it's easier to just buy it. Then he went to take a shower. The boy got busy. First he washed and prepped the beef. Put them in boiling water for a bit, then took them out. Seasoned with shrimp paste or soy sauce. Chopped up scallops and peppers. Then put them in a bowl with the bean sprouts. Added the bean sprouts and remaining ingredients to cook. Then cracked an egg in. Delicious bean sprout soup with rice was done. Heard the man calling. The boy quickly told him it was ready. Please sit down, you can eat now. The man smelled it and it really seemed like that restaurant. Thought it was just one serving. The man wondered if he only made it for him. The boy told him he wasn't that hungry. Told him to eat. As the man was about to eat, the boy looked nervous and excited for his reaction. After the first bite, the man froze. Seeing his reaction, the boy was happy. How is it? Is it like a restaurant? The man didn't answer. Instead, he got up and opened the door. Told the boy to get out now. The boy panicked. Asked if it wasn't good. The man looked disappointed. Said you'd make it exactly the same for me. Turns out it just looks the same. The taste is totally different. Tell me the truth, you just made up an excuse to come to my place. What a waste of my money. Not wanting to be kicked out. The boy ran into the bathroom at lightning speed. Then locked the door. Jiggy the man to let him stay. Promised he wouldn't cause any trouble. The man was furious. Banged on the door, told him. The boy explained he had his reasons. Actually, I'm the son of that soup restaurant owner. But my parents died in an accident. I got nowhere to go, please. But the man's anger didn't fade. Told the boy to open the door while he was still being nice. The boy told him he wouldn't leave this bathroom. Not until he agreed to let him stay. After a standoff, the man outside suddenly went quiet. Just as the boy thought he'd convinced him, he suddenly heard the man calling the police. The boy freaked out and opened the bathroom door. Okay, don't tell the police. Actually, the man hadn't really called the police. Just used it as a trick to get him out. Then grabbed him and tossed him. The boy pounded on the door. Please, mister, help me out. The man didn't respond. So the boy just stood there outside. The man noticed the soup on the table. Seeing how pitiful this kid was, the man softened and took him in. After kicking the boy out, the man could finally eat his soup in peace. Sure, he told the kid it wasn't good. But actually, the first bite shocked him. The rice was gone in no time. This must be his first time. Shan't believe he's this good. Just keeps getting better. As cold, he really didn't want to go out for food. But it was too good. The man decided to go out and buy rice. But the moment he opened the door, he saw someone outside. The man quickly shut the door. Then opened it again carefully. No matter how he looked, it was that kid from before. The man was speechless. Kid, I told you to leave. Why are you still here? The boy kept coughing. Looked up, shaking all over. It's so cold. Looking at him, had he been sitting out here the whole time? The man picked up his phone. Was about to call the police. But in the end, he didn't. He brought the boy inside. His face was so pale. If he stayed out there any longer, he'd really be in trouble. Then asked what his name was. Suddenly saw the name tag on his clothes. He didn't know why he was so insistent on staying. But the man made it clear he wasn't rich. And he wasn't the type to take care of people either. How can you just show up at someone's house? Just go home. The boy told him the only thing close to home was his relative's place. He had such a bad relationship with his parents they didn't even come to the funeral. Rather than deal with those people, he'd rather live with a stranger. Still, the man asked if he even knew who he was. Zhongyu wondered if he was some kind of criminal. Hearing he wasn't, Zhongyu was relieved. Then it's fine. The man was totally speaking. No, I have a problem. You think I'm joking? I know you've got problems, but that's your business. I have no money and I don't like playing babysitter. You seem smart enough. Why can't you understand? Zhongyu pulled off the towel on his head. I get it. Once I warm up, I'll leave. Suddenly so obedient. The man didn't know what to do. He looked dejected. After hearing what you said, mister, feels like all I did when we first met was make the man. You must be exhausted. Sorry for bothering you. I really tried my best with the soup. Sorry it wasn't to your taste. You must be so disappointed. I learned it secretly at my parents' restaurant. They never officially taught me the secret. As he spoke, Zhongyu started coughing again. Kept apologizing. Now the man completely softened. agreed to let him stay for a month. Hearing this, Zheng Yu was thrilled, jumped up completely different from his fragile state early, asked if it really The man told him no more than a month. After that, whether he got a job or found another place, he had to leave. Otherwise, he really would call the police. Zheng Yu lunged at the man. Thank you so much, Mr. The man looked helpless, told him there were conditions. He had to make dinner every day. Zheng Yu agreed with him. Y'all do it seriously. I'm more serious than study. The man quickly pushed him away. Stay away from me, don't get me sick. Then the boy asked what his name was. The man told him it was Pei Chen. At bedtime, the man asked if he could get to school by himself. I'm telling you now, I'm just taking you in. I'm not handling anything else. Zheng Yu told him school starts tomorrow and he could get there. Looking at the man lying in bed, Zheng Yu asked if there was only one blanket. The man looked annoyed. I live alone. Why would I have extra blankets? Either sleep in the corner with the blanket or use your coat. Zheng Yu chose to sleep in the corner, but wondered how a man who didn't even like hot could be okay with sharing a blanket with someone. It was his first time sleeping next to someone. He couldn't fall asleep. Meanwhile, the man next to him was out cold the moment he lay down. Thinking about school tomorrow, Zheng Yu tried hard to fall asleep. Then he rolled over and pulled all the blanket away, having pretended to sleep. The man was fuming inside but couldn't show it. When he touched him, the man got startled. Is his body so cold? He doesn't seem sick though. Maybe it's his constitution. The house was already cold enough. Now the man regretted taking it. The next day after sunrise, Zheng Yu opened his found himself lying on the man's arm. What's going on? And it's so warm. You'd better quietly get up. Then his phone alarm went off. Zheng Yu jumped up to turn it off. But the man woke up anyway. Zheng Yu awkwardly greeted him. Did you sleep well? Seeing the man's fierce expression, Zheng Yu got scared. I'm Zheng Yu, I came to stay here yesterday. After shaving, the man turned into a total hottie. Zheng Yu was stunned. Learning Changdi brought home a kid he just met, and let him stay for a month. Taijing couldn't believe it. He wouldn't even let him stay for 2 days. I wondered if the kid had something on Changdi. And what about school? Now facing Taijing's flood of questions, Changdi looked exhausted. Just mind your own business. Then he just walked away. After using the bathroom, he thought about what Taijing said. Letting that kid stay at his place for a month might have been a bad call. If he became his guardian. Then he thought about that scene at the supermarket. The way that kid defended him, it felt like he knew him from before. Back at school, Zheng Yu was happy to see his best friend. Deiji asked how he'd been. Seemed thinner than last time. Then brought up that man. He still doesn't know about your condition. He didn't tell him. Zheng Yu figured it was too soon to say anything. It felt like it was fine not to tell him. Deiji was curious how he met that man. Zheng Yu told him he was a regular at the restaurant. Remembering the first time he saw him, she felt so intimidating. Back then Zheng Yu was a bit scared. Asked mom if he was in the mob. He didn't look like a good person. What if he ate something and complained, and caused trouble? But mom was confident in the food. Nobody says our soup isn't good. Even if he starts trouble, we'll just call the cops. Stop worrying. Go take the food out. After that, every day after school, Zheng Yu would see him eating the soup. And he always finished everything. Now that he thought about it whenever he saw it, he felt a kind of warmth inside. This month would help him figure it out. Deiji looked worried. Wish you could just come stay with me. Zheng Yu knew it was because his sister wouldn't hit him if he was there. Deiji said that was part of it. But his condition was also. If he found out, wouldn't that be awkward? But Zheng Yu wasn't worried. Told Deiji there'd be a way. And even with his sister, living together would get weird sometimes. At the funeral, parents already helped me so much. If I owed you guys more, I just couldn't handle it. In that case, Deiji didn't say more. If anything happens, come find me anytime. You're always welcome. Also, is that man in the mob? Is that feeling you have about him real? Zheng Yu was pretty confused too. Couldn't really say why. At home, the man was washing up. We shaved him forever. To distract people from the scar on his face, he just let the beard grow. After a while, the man's beard was completely gone. Then Zheng Yu came home. Seeing the shoes at the door, he realized the man was home. It's been a while since he'd come home to someone being there. But he rushed out this morning. Was he embarrassed? Went to the kitchen to start dinner. Then suddenly saw the person in the bathroom. Zheng Yu froze. Who is that? Ever since learning he was a young guy, Zheng Yu wanted to get closer to her. Seeing Zheng Yu constantly coming closer, Chen China backed away. Why are you coming here? Can't you see I'm washing up? Zheng Yu reached out and touched his face. Wow, you're not a middle-aged guy, brother. Cheng looked totally confused. How old do you actually think I am? Zheng Yu looked dead serious. Can I really just say it? Worried he'd say something hurtful. Chang quickly told him not to say. But Zheng Yu kept asking how old he really was. China just wouldn't tell him. About him shaving today. Zheng Yu asked him to keep shaving from now on. After shaving, you look totally. Before he could see it. Hey. I let you stay at my place with conditions, right? Zheng Yu beating him to make you dinner. But Chang'e told him, if you know that, shut up. Go cook now. You had no choice. Thinking his brother must be ill, he needed to hurry up. Chang'e's stomach was already grown. He felt like he was too hot. With the kid just now. In no time, Zheng Yu had dinner ready. Ramen with leftover being scored. Chang'e acted unimpressed. But actually, this dinner was right up his alley. Strange that Zheng Yu only made one portion. Zheng Yu quickly said he ate a bunch of snacks on the way home and was already full, so eat up. Seeing Zheng Yu rubbing his arm again, Chang'e asked him what was wrong. Zheng Yu, my elbow joint hurts a bit, probably growing pains. Rubbing it like this makes it better quick. Chang'e ate his noodle, feeling super guilty inside. like he was bossing around someone who was sick. Then the hunger, he'd paid a big price too. 终于这才 quietly watching him eat. Surprisingly, living with a stranger didn't feel too bad, but Chang felt really uncomfortable. Before they knew it, bedtime arrived. Watching Chang already dozing off, Zhongyu touched his shoulder. If you're tired, get under the covers and lie down. Chang looked exhausted. Time to sleep. Zhongyu was curious. Where'd they come from? Chang thought about it. Told him it was probably in high school. He ran into some guy. They got him with a knife to scare people. Zhongyu was shocked. Asked if Chang called the cops. Chang told him those guys saw blood and ran off scared. After that, he just went home. Zhongyu pressed if he really just let them go. But Chang had lost patience. Zhongyu called out a few times, but got no answer. He'd already fallen asleep that fast. Then Zhongyu leaned closer. I get so cold at night. Can't you just hold me from the start? That way we'd both stay warm. Chang seemed to say something, though he didn't hear it clearly. Zhongyu took it as a yes. Then slipped right into the covers and hugged it. So warm. Smells like soap. The next day, if you're tired, get under the covers and lie down. You actually listened to a kid, a high school senior at that. Chang looked at him. Thinking back to learning Zhongyu was a senior, Chang was really surprised, almost asked about his son, but immediately stopped himself. Zhongyu was curious how old he really was. Zhongyu looked shocked. Still just can't believe a kid younger than him called him a kid. Hi, I get so cold at night. Can't you just hold me from the start? That way we'd both stay warm. Not his problem. The kid would figure it out. Though there were a lot of weird things about him. 25. As long as it didn't affect him, better not to worry about it. Plus he looked so clean and friendly. Even if he left, he'd be liked wherever he went. Chang walked home against the cold wind. Really wanted some hot soup. Come to think of it, since living with that kid, help me quick. Maybe he just happened to miss it. But the high school senior guy, eating that little, is that really okay? Walking in, he noticed how quiet it was. Then went to the bathroom. Asked Zhongyu what he was doing. He was holding scissors looking panicked. Hey, help me quick. Zhongyu's vampire identity was exposed. 所以哥你不能帮你搭的汤的看奖励，袖带是够好，这曲康熙裤能帮我减肥的金带。You messed it up yourself, learn to fix it yourself. 我帮立新大了大坟，说肚子多弱，为什么要帮你减身说了，生来卡体姐夫医院。Thought I could just even it out. Zhongyu felt pretty wrong. Thought cutting bangs would be easy. Luckily, he only cut a little. Still a chance. So can't you cut it for me? Chang refused without thinking. Told Zhongyu to clean up the hair on the floor. You messed it up yourself. Learn to fix it yourself. Why should I cut it for you? Zhongyu stared at him with puppy dog eyes. Chang immediately felt. In the end, couldn't resist. Agreed to help him cut it. Thought he could just even it out. This close. Zhongyu know. Chang had pierced ears. So he had his ears pierced. Then his eyes fell to his neck. Then his wrist. What, the skin on his wrist seemed really thin. Could even see the veins underneath. You okay? Zhongyu swallowed unconsciously. But Chang sensed something was off. Readily. Is my hair that weird? No. You already looked young, and with shorter hair you look even more like a kid. He said it was fine, but still got pulled out. Slow down. You'll trip again. Suddenly Chang slipped. Started falling backward. Zhongyu rushed forward and caught him. You okay? What's so urgent you gotta ask right now? Then awkwardly got up quick. Zhongyu wondered why he was smiling. Last night when I was cutting your hair, you were staring at my wrist and swallowing. Why were you staring at my wrist and swallowing? With shorter hair, you look even more like a kid. I didn't know where to look, so I stared at your wrist. I swallowed because I was thirsty. Yeah. But it's kinda nice actually. You wanted to drink my blood, didn't you? If you wanted that bad, one bite's fine. It's okay, I already know. Drink as much as you want. Last night when I was cutting your hair, you were staring at my wrist and swallowing. 闻的这衣服 figure it out. 终于找他 told him he didn't know where to look. So he stared at his wrist. Swallowed because he was. But Chang didn't believe him. You wanted to drink my blood, didn't you? If you wanted that bad, one bite's fine. It's okay, I already know. Drink as much as you want. While bringing his wrist closer to Zhongyu's mouth, Zhongyu's heart started pounding like crazy. When did you figure it out? But the more important thing now was to refuse quickly. But he couldn't control his body's instincts. Beat down directly. Then, Zhongyu woke up with it was just a dream. Then shut it up. Oh man, I'm losing it. Well, the next day, didn't see Zhong Yaoyu didn't say he needed to go to school or was gone when he woke up. And there was a package for him. Looked like frozen. But didn't have his mouth. Couldn't reach him. Opening someone else's package felt wrong. 我差点说这等曾经是他学做的动作 but came back after going out. Still worried about him. This needed to be frozen right away. What to do? Might as well open it. Put it in the fridge and go. Titayo kabaki. Chang just froze. Put the ingredients. Asked if he wanted more fish cakes or rice cakes. Had a convo about being a vampire at school. Zhongyu looked spaced out. Daji thought it was weird. Why did he come so early today? The bangs looked pretty good though. Why he was just standing. Didn't he say he'd make dinner quick? By the way, I'm curious about something. Did you put blood in tteokbokki too? Zhongyu snapped back. Then quickly called out to Daji if he could crash at his place today. Chang kept pressing. If you don't want to get killed out, you better give me a reason I can accept for why all these blood bags got delivered to our place. Why do you have that kind of dream? And get excited about it? Then put on a weak act. What are you talking about? What blood bags are not healthy? Catch my medicine. Was he the one getting weird? God seeing him, it made him lose his composure. If only he'd come home later. But when he got to the door, through the window he could see the light was on inside. He was already hot. Zhang Yu leaned against the wall, stressed out. Then suddenly heard something. The street light looked like it was broken. Kept flickering. Zhang Yu sighed. Felt like something in him was broken too. Going inside, still greeted him first thing. Sorry, I was out shopping. Came back late. I'll start dinner right now. How about teobaki today? Can make something else if you don't like it. Chang'e told him teobaki's fine. Zhang Yu set down the ingredients. Asked if you want more. Fish cakes or rice. Then suddenly noticed the package box. Zhang Yu started sweating. Glanced over at Chang'e nervously. Chang'e wondered why he was just standing there. By the way, I'm curious about something. He told out his lie directly. You think I'm dumb enough not to tell blood bags are medicine? You're not some vampire? Zhang Yu froze, didn't know what to do. Chang'e kept pressing behind him. If you don't want to get kicked out, the beta give me a reason I can accept. Zhang Yu hesitated. Well, it's just Hong Yu's mind raced. Although Phil thought he was overthinking. How could vampires even exist? And then if they did, they wouldn't be this pathetic. Yeah, actually, I have a blood deficiency disorder. This really is medicine for my health. Think about it, who orders blood bags to the house? Zhang Yu got spooked. Chang stared at him for a bit. You're not actually a vampire. Zhang Yu stammered. Well, it's just... Chang stared hard at him. Then still thought he was overthinking. How could vampires even exist? And if they did, they wouldn't be this pathetic. Zhang Yu jumped on it. Yeah. Actually, I have a blood deficiency disorder. This really is medicine for my health. Think about it. Who orders blood bags to the house? Just when Zhang Yu thought he got away with it, Shangdi cut open the blood bag with scissors. Then poured it into the sink. That smell was definitely blood. The lie got busted that fast. Zhang Yu stammered. I have a special condition, so the medicine's special too. There's blood mixed in the medicine, people get it confused all the time. Mid-sentence, Zhang Yu realized something was wrong. Because of the blood smell, were coming out on their own. And his eyes probably changed. Zhang Yu covered his mouth and turned his head away. Then Chang'e grabbed him. Gripped his face. What's going on? While reaching out to touch them. Because it was so sharp. The next second, Chang'e felt a sting. His finger was already cut. Zhang Yu stared at his bleeding finger. Looking at his weird eyes, Chang'e was confused. His pupils dilated, but what's with that color? Just seeing him fixated on his finger. Chang'e moved his finger left. Zhang Yu's eyes followed. Moved it back right. Zhang Yu kept staring. Like looking at food, couldn't help swallowing. Chang'e called out to him to snap out of it. That's when Zhang Yu came to. Seeing him about to lose it. Chang still needed to understand. I don't get what's happening. But you seem to want my blood. Explain it to me, and I'll let you drink a little. Deal. Zhang Yu swallowed. I was gonna tell you anyway, whether you believe me or not. But I'm telling the truth. I really am a vampire. Just half a vampire. Zhang Yu came clean about everything. Thought he'd get to drink his blood. But the guy went back on his word. In the kitchen, Zhang Yu got busy. First cut the scallions into bite-sized pieces. After boiling the broth, add rice cakes and fish cake. Season with chili powder and minced garlic. Add some sugar and curry powder for flavor. After it boils, add the cut scallions. Simmer on low heat till the rice cakes soften. While simmering, can peel the boiled eggs. Being stared at like this the whole time makes me feel super stressed. He said he was hungry earlier, so I made dinner first. Is he staring at me because he's hungry, or because of the vampire thing? I don't know what he's thinking. I'll finally finish making the rice cake. Sorry for the wait, you must be starving. Dig in. Spicy stir-fried rice cakes with a hint of egg. Chang'e took a bite. It tastes really. Then he started wolfing it down. Zhang Yu watched him with a satisfied look on his face. While he was busy eating, Zhang Yu quietly got up, saying he was tired and needed to wash up and sleep. But the next second chopped. Where are you going? He had no choice but to obey. He told him to explain what he just mentioned about half vampires. I guess I can't just brush this off. Zhang Yu told him. His mom was the daughter of a pure-blooded vampire. Unlike a family full of vampires, Mom liked human culture and liked blending in with human. Then one day, Mom locked eyes with a young guy working at a soup restaurant. Turns out he was the owner's son, and he fell for Mom at first sight. He proposed to Mom with food made with love. In the end, they got married. And so, this happy couple. Welcome to mixed blood vampire. But both families look. Mixed blood vampires get discriminated against in the pure vampire. Dad's relative said he married a monster. And had a little monster. There was tension. Relationships got bad. At this point, Chanda suddenly interrupted. Wait, I have a question. Why do you have to draw while explaining? Zhang Yu said it helps him understand better. Fair enough. Chanda told him to keep. So Zhang Yu. Anyway, my parents didn't care what people thought. Opened a soup run and built it from scratch. Mom always said she hoped I could live like a normal person in human society. Watching my parents get along so well with humans through delicious soup, I didn't care about being a vampire. I wanted to live among humans. So I just saw myself as someone with a special condition. Except for drinking blood. There's nothing really special about me. My lifespan is about the same as humans. I'm not afraid of garlic or sunlight. My skin's sensitive. So I need to wear sunscreen. Chang'e wondered if he needs blood to survive. How does he deal with that? He hasn't seen him eat anything else since coming here. But Zhang Yu told him half vampires can eat human food. But if I go more than 2 months without blood, my body craves it. When that happens, I can't taste food. Everything tastes flat. So I need to drink blood regularly. The blood packs delivered to this house are actually sent by the government to low-income families. I have to make those last a long time. Please don't just pour them out like you did earlier. Changde suddenly felt guilty. Now that I've explained everything. Zhong Yu looked at him hopefully. Now give me your hand. Changde just stood there, playing dumb. What? Zhong Yu panicked. I mean, you said if I told you the truth, you'd let me drink your blood, right? Changde asked why not just drink from the blood path. Zhong Yu told him that's not the same as drinking directly. I heard cigarettes and alcohol together taste even better. And make you feel better. I've never drunk blood before, so I'm curious. Kept a straight face. Is that? Then I definitely can't let you. All cigarettes and alcohol. You're just a kid. Zhong Yu completely felt. Changde asked if he wasn't tired or go wash up and get your bath. After a while, Chang came to the room to Fang Ye. Hey, give me your phone number. I'll save it. Just think. You save mine too. Noticing Zhong Yu's expression, Changde asked if something was weird. Zhong Yu told him no. I just didn't think we'd exchange numbers. And that you'd find out I'm a vampire. I was ready to get kicked out. Changde told him, well, you were honest about it. And it doesn't really affect me. If there's anything else you're hiding, tell me now. Zhong Yu looked up. It's not that I'm hiding it from you. I just forgot to mention one more thing. Pure-blooded vampires need blood to survive. So they have special abilities to easily get human blood and seduce humans. Like being really good at singing or talking. Or their looks are seductive. I heard some vampires became actors using that ability and made a fortune. So Changde asked if he has that ability too. Zhong Yu said it's rare for half vampires to have it. But I think I do. Changde was curious what his ability was. He moved closer to examine. He said your looks. You are pretty good looking. Zhong Yu quickly said, my seduction ability seems to be cooking. I don't cook that often. But whatever I make tastes great. When people eat my food, they start to like me. Changde looked speechless. What kind of seduction ability is that? Second, he remembered how absorbed he'd been in his cooking lately. That's actually why he agreed to let him stay. It's getting late. Changde told him to get some sleep. He snuck out of bed and grabbed his phone. Looking at Changde's number saved in it. Zhong Yu felt so sad. Seeing the injured Zhong Yu apologizing to him, the guy couldn't help but feel bad for him. It's been a week since finding out Zhong Yu is a vampire. At first Changde didn't care. Nothing really changed anyway. After work he cooks for him. And does his own thing. He likes things clean. He cleaned the whole place, which is really convenient. Even the meal planning is perfect. Changde's been wanting to get home from work fast. Looking forward to what Zhong Yu will cook tonight. Come to think, that kid's less like a vampire, and more like a snail girl. A hanbok would probably shoot him. After getting his number, he was a little worried. But so far hasn't gotten a single text from him. Just then, his phone rang. Taejin next to him asked if he's not going on patrol today. Let's go grab lunch. Looking at the apology text from Zhong Yu on home, Changde looked confused. He got up to go have lunch with Taejin. Suddenly his phone rang. He picked it up, unknown number. Changde was annoyed. Why call now? He answered, thinking it was work. Changde told him he'd call back after lunch. But they quickly said no need. I'm Zhong Yu's homeroom teacher. The thing is, Zhong Yu got into a scuffle with a classmate. He got hurt a little, so I'm calling you. When he got to the school, the homeroom teacher apologized for making him come all the way. He told him he already got Zhong Yu excused for the rest of the day. He can just go home with him now. Changde walked down the hall. He thought after dropping out of high school, he'd never be back. But anyway, that kid Zhong Yu was actually thinking that. Thinking back to the conversation with the teacher. Besides the fight, well, the teacher brought up Zhong Yu's future. I talked to Zhong Yu about college recently. He said he wants to start working right away instead of going to college. She's not a bad student. I hope you can talk to him. Thinking about it, Changde felt awkward. He's not the type to tell someone how to live their life. But should he at least ask? Seeing Changde coming, Zhong Yu got excited. Changde wondered why he was so bundled up. Zhong Yu pulled down his. He told him his fangs got longer after smelling blood. So he's wearing a mask. The eye patch is because his eye is bruised. His eye changes color while healing. The Chen did was silent for a moment, but then started. Let's go. Zhong Yu rushed forward and grabbed him. I'm really sorry. There was just an argument during basketball. I didn't think the teacher would call you, but I had no one else to conquer. I thought about it forever before deciding to call you. I said I wouldn't cause you trouble. I'm sorry. Looking at Zhong Yu like a kid who did something wrong, Changde lifted his chin. Want me to teach those guys a lesson for you? Zhong Yu froze. Teach them a lesson. You do that the next second Changde turned to No, let's just go home and eat. I'm hungry. Right now, Changde felt confused. What was I just saying? I'm losing it. Is it because I've been eating that kid's food? Am I being affected by his seduction ability? If that's really it, that's annoying. He checked his wallet. Enough for both of them to eat. Changde told Zhong Yu no cooking today. Zhong Yu was stuck. Why? Changde told him looking like that, why would he cook? Zhong Yu followed him closely. But didn't you say you were hungry? Changde glanced back. I'll eat out before going home. You can come if you want something. Seeing Zhong Yu looking all pitiful, Changde couldn't take it. In the end he went home and let him cook. Turns out Zhong Yu wanted to drink his blood so bad. Because of his special blood. Before long Zhong Yu finished tonight's dinner. Delicious bimbap. Just looking at it made Changde drool. He couldn't help but taste it. Good thing I didn't eat out. Zhong Yu could be a chef with skills like this. Since he insisted on cooking for him, he had no choice but. And he doesn't have bad intentions. Or just cooking is actually a good thing. But there's one thing Changde doesn't get. He's not that nice to him. But he goes this far for him. Why is that? He doesn't get it. But his cooking is too good to turn down. And eating his food gives him a happy feeling. All the bad feelings just disappear. Anyway, he won't be living with him much longer. As long as he enjoys the food. Nothing else. Seeing Zhongyu taking a blood pack to the bathroom, Cheng asked why he's taking it in May. Isn't the blood pack for drinking? Zhongyu looked back. He told him yeah, it's for drinking. But he thought seeing him drink blood might gross him out. He was going to drink it after using the bathroom. Cheng looked only I don't care what you eat or do. No need to make a big deal. You drink blood to survive. Nothing weird about that. And watching you while I eat alone is boring anyway. Just sit across from me and eat. Zhongyu agreed obediently. Watching Zhongyu drink blood across from him, wondered if he should look happy eating. Why does he look miserable, like he's drinking poison? Zhongyu told him the blood packs are treated with chemicals to preserve them, so they don't taste very good. I need to drink blood to get my taste back. Otherwise, I'd never want to drink these blood packs. Cheng wondered if he's picky. Watching his bruise slowly fade, it finally hit him that he's really a vampire. But up till now, the image of vampire. Hearing Changdi say he's pretty good looking, Song Yangyu choked. He wondered why he suddenly said Changdi told him it's nothing. Just that he looks like a vampire. His skin is pale and pretty, like a rich vampire from the movies. Song Yu just froze. Then he leaned in happily. I'm pretty. Chengdu wondered why that matters. Zhongyi got excited. He was about to say something but stopped. Now Chengdu asked what's up. Why'd he stop mid-sentence? Zhongyu told him he needs to look good in front of him. That way he can feel okay staying in this house. Chengdu looked confused. Isn't this kid comfortable enough already? How much more relaxed does he want to be to stay here forever? This brat. Zhongyu blushed and quickly looked away. While Zhongyu was doing homework, Chengdu was watching TV. He asked Zhongyu about the vampire stuff. Zhongyu told him that was a long time ago. Chengdu asked if it's basically drawing blood from people. But broadly speaking, it's like blood donation. But don't you need some kind of license for that? Zhongyu said. He never thought of it that way. Then it suddenly hit him. You saying you want me to drink your blood like a nurse drawing blood. But the next second Chengdu shut him down. What are you thinking? Forget it. Just focus on your